Byram Hills Bobcats hosting Eastchester. The girls' varsity basketball team is impressive 9-2 on the year and are looking to make their mark against another elite opponent. But they struggled against them in the past couple of years. The Bobcats are led by senior captain Maggie Walsh, led by impressive guards Jennifer Moy and Olivia Lee. Beth Corelli, another great guard, has hurt her shoulder and is unable to play this game. Meanwhile, Eastchester beat Byram last year and are very good themselves. Led by two seniors in Petrillo and Anello, they will be ready to go for a hotly contested one in Byram Hills High School.
Good afternoon and welcome to Byram Hills High School for today's contest between the Eastchester Eagles and your Byram Hills Bobcats. The Byram Hills High School campus is a smoke, alcohol, and drug-free environment. We ask that all spectators demonstrate good sportsmanship, follow appropriate behavior, and support the teams, making only positive comments and respect the judgment of the officials. At this time, we ask that you please rise and root caps to honor America with our national anthem.
And we are just about ready to go for this one as the Byram Hills Bobcats at a 9-2 record will host the Eastchester Eagles. Here's the starting lineups.
Number 2, Patricia Murtaugh. Number 10, Angelina Portella. Number 14, Nicole Petrella. Number 20, Ashley Anello. And number 21, Daniela Biancardi. And now the starting lineup for your Byram Hills Bobcats. Number 24, Stefana Latella. Number 3, Jen Boyd. Number 23, Olivia Pika. Number 22, Sophia Vaughn. And number 15, Maggie Walsh.
Taking the tip, the senior Nicole Petrillo for Eastchester, and the junior Stefana Latella for Byram. Actually, excuse me, that is number 15, Maggie Walsh. Music indicates the start. Byram Hills, Eastchester. Let's get it going. Tip is up and it goes out of bounds. It will go to Byram Hills. Number 3, that is Jen Wayne. Impressive young guard, the sophomore. Very good in space, can shoot that mid-range very quick. We'll see here today, and that is Sophia Villani setting that screen as Pika brings it back up to Moy. Moy over to Sophia Villani, a junior. She is good down low, working the small forward/power forward position. Here is Moy, great defense to start from Eastchester, and that goes out of bounds, and it will go to Eastchester. Great start on the defensive end. Eastchester. Whoever wins that defensive end is going to win the game. Here is number 20, Ashley Anello, one of the seniors of this Eastchester team, and we've got our first foul of the game. That one stolen away by Pika, bringing it up. Moy, the finish, no rebound. Olivia Pika puts it up and no good. Rebound taken by number 2, Patricia Murda, and then she had lost it, and then right back to Byram as Maggie Walsh finishes it off as Byram takes a 2-0 lead. Good job working on the boards from Byram as that one is stolen away and then knocked out of bounds by Eastchester. So Byram looking to capitalize on fast breaks early. 2 turnovers and 2 possessions for the Eagles. Sophia Villani, the junior, will inbound. You gotta look for your senior Maggie Walsh. She's gotta dominate the boards tonight. Look inside Villani, Latella, and yes! Stefana Latella, another junior, another addition to the starting lineup. Very tough inside and really good. Limited on the offensive side, but a nice shot right there. Here's the play inside, and Villani fouls number 14, Nicole Petrillo, a leader of this team. The center, her versus Maggie Walsh, such a good matchup. First one is good from Petrillo. And she has dominated Byram Hills in the past couple of years, winning each game, really playing great basketball. And now she's a senior, and it's her moment, it's her team. As she misses the second, but a rebound taken by number 10, Porcello, and then she turned it over, and Pika's back the other way. Here's Moy, fast break. Here's Walsh. Back across to Moy, back to Walsh. She's got a 3. No, rebound taken by Anello, the other senior. She'll push. Anello inside and right back out, and Murda will calm things down. Here is Biancardi, who played very well in last year's game when Eastchester won handily. Here's a shot by Anello, no good. Rebound back out to Eastchester. Nice look inside. Petrillo stolen away by Sophia Villani. She'll try to push it, and then it's fought for and gotten by Latella, and then she draws a foul. Stefana Latella with a quick 2 points and a chance for 2 more. And her first one is good, and with no Gabby Ripka and with no Beth Corelli today, these players got to step up, and right now Stefana Latella is showing why she's in the starting lineup and why she will step up tonight. So the lineup change without Corelli means it's more of a bigger lineup with Villani at the 3 instead of a guard. Let's see how it works. So far it's worked pretty well as they're up 6-1. Here is Anello. Nice look inside, back door, it is no good. Shot and fought for and saved, and back out to the top. Here is a 3-bum beyond Cardi, no, and a rebound tipped up and grabbed by Moy. Moy across, Latella blocked away, Daniela beyond Cardi. Nice play against Latella. And the 2-3 zone for Eastchester early. Here is Walsh inside. Can't get the roll. Rebound to Anello. And she'll control it. As Fodi is checked in, and the shot is no good, but fought for and put back up by Speropoulos, and that one's no good. Back the other way is Villani. Here's Pika. Cross. Moy a 3. It's good. Jennifer Moy gives Byram a roaring 9-1 start with over 3 minutes gone by. Timeout Eastchester. We'll be right back. And just a reminder, some upcoming Byram Hills basketball live streams. Next Tuesday, January 22nd, the boys varsity team hosts Poughkeepsie at 6:15 p.m. Eastern. And then the following Wednesday, January 30th, the girls varsity team hosts Wettabuck at 4:30 p.m. And then that following Tuesday, February 5th, boys varsity hosts Eastchester at 6:15 p.m. These games are only on BobcatTV.org/livestream. I'm going to look at the Byram Hills bench. A good start and a 9-1 early lead. And in the past couple of years, they've struggled against this team. It's very welcoming to have a good start like this. And you can tell this season is different with an impressive 9-2 record. So Eastchester, let's see what adjustments they made to the first time out. Byram will press. And the layup is no good. Rebound taken by Murda. Another strong offensive rebound from Eastchester as they'll drive inside looking for Speropoulos, and she's on the floor. Fought for, and now a jump. Jump ball will stay with the Eagles. As Murda will inbound. A lot of juniors on this team for Eastchester. They're going to be they're a very experienced team with 2 seniors, a lot of juniors, very deep. And number 22 on the court, Brianna Foodie, is actually a 7th grader making her first appearance as a girls varsity basketball player. She must be very talented to be playing at this level. And you can see a closer look at her and the rest of the Eagles. Do not know what we're waiting on. We are ready for play. Murda looking, and that one again tipped, but taken. And that one, look at that defense, Sophia Villani. She's been all over the basketball. And it will stay with Eastchester as beyond Cart. And that will be Murda inbounding again. And another stoppage. I think the shot clock is still running, so they're going to have to wait for that to go down or try to reset it. Let's see. So we will wait until the shot clock is reset, and we will be ready for play. And we are ready to go. That one's inbound into beyond Carty. Looking across to the 7th grader Foodie. Outside of 3. It is an air ball rebound, Villani. And again, defensive rebounding is her specialty, and you add that to the starting lineup with her presence as they look inside of Villani. She is trapped. She looks back outside, and it's stolen away. And on the break, here is Anello. Couldn't get it to go. And we got a jump ball, and it will go to Byram. Got some subs. Latella and Villani check out. Scavone and Olivia Gordon, two usually people that sit on the bench, will come in. Cross Pika to Moy. Here's Scavone inside of Maggie Walsh. Moy across. Here's Pika. There's a 3. No. Rebound taken by number 22, Foodie. And that one is taken to the rim and no good. Rebound fought for. And then Spiropoulos draws a foul. She'll go to the line for 2. She's another big woman on the bench, the center. Very good for this Eastchester team, a lot of depth. The second one is no good, rebound to Pika. Here's Olivia Pika. Across, good feet from Moy, and then Pika inside. Good ball movement as Walsh could not get it to go. Rebound to beyond Carty. Here's Anello the other way. Try to look inside, drives it to the lane, and she gets it to go. Tough shot, and the first 2 points for the Eagles. So it is 9-4, according to the scoreboard. I thought it was 9-3. We'll see word on that as Scavone looks over to Pika. Across to Scavone. She looks across to Walsh. What can Maggie Walsh do with 10 on the shot clock? Walsh inside, tough shot, no. Rebound fought for, and then Scavone trying to fight for it, and then taken by Anello. She'll push it. Ashley Anello inside, across to Foodie. Inside beyond Carty. Oh, nice move, Spiropoulos again. Dominating inside and out. Isabel Spiropoulos. What a start. And she's brought Eastchester right back into the game. 9-6. Here's Scavone 3. No. Rebound taken and then gotten by Biancardi. We've got a whistle, and that could be a jump. Let's see what the call is. See the call. Biancardi will check out. Maggie Walsh will inbound. Here's Jen Moy back on the floor. Walsh, Pika, cross, Moy, a 3. No good. Rebound, Spiropoulos. Cross and then out of bounds. It will stay with Byram. So another turnover in their half court for Eastchester. That's their third. Here through about 6 minutes and 15 seconds. Eastchester runs a 2-3. How can Byram Hills exploit that? I think you got to attack the gaps. Here's Moy across to Pika. Pika will hold for a little. 1:30 to go in here in this first quarter. An action-packed start for Byram, but Eastchester's climb their way back. Here is Moy. Nowhere to go with 5 on the shot clock. Scavone. Walsh, here's the jumper. No. But rebound, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. It did not touch the rim. And another great defensive stand from Eastchester. And we've got a timeout from Byram. 9-6 with 1:14 to go. We'll be right back. And a tale of two first quarters. The first half of the first quarter was dominated on a 9-1 run from Byram. But since then, after the Eastchester timeout, it's been more like an Eastchester game. Defense, rebounding, and Eastchester has cut it back to 3. And again, a lot of depth for this Eastchester team, much more than Byram. Here is Anello, one of the key pieces, with under a minute to go. Nice defense right here by Byram, and in the lane, and fouled by number 12, Grace Cavone, her first. And the Eagles are wearing them down on the offensive side. They're trying to get some penetration. Great double right there. Great double. And stolen away by Scavone. Here's Jen Moy. You can maybe go 2 for 1 if you hurried up. And that's what you want to do. Here's Moy inside mid-range. She's fouled. And she's so good at that. Fouled by number 14, Nicole Petrillo. And when Spiropoulos has come onto the floor, she's been a dominant force for Eastchester. And right now she is off. Here's Moy at the line. First is no good. Spiropoulos is back in. Walsh is out as well. So look for Spiropoulos to get some nice looks. And the second is good. 10-6, Byram. Early first quarter. Early first half. Here's the drive, looking inside, and we've got to travel before. You cannot travel in these type of games. It's going to be very close. Both teams are very good, and travels, not the thing you want to do. That's just an easy turnover. Here's Sophia Villani across the Scavone. 10 to go in the first quarter. Inside, Villani's rejected. Spiropoulos has got it, and then it's stolen away with 4. Here's Scavone across to Olivia Gordon, who needs to throw it up, and it is good. Does it count? And the official word is it does. And it is 13-6. What a start for Byram. They've got a 7-point lead at the end of the first quarter. And it will be the Eagles' ball. Down 7 here through 1/4 of the game. And again, it's just 1/4. It does not mean much, but a good start for Byram against a team they've struggled against. Here is Anello across to Murdoch. She'll be trapped across. Here's Anello trying to attack those gaps as Anello gets it to go. The senior presence leads cut to 5, and you can hear the energy from the Eagles bench. They've had a lot of energy coming in. They felt good. You feel good when you beat a team in the past couple of years. All the pressure they feel like is on Byram. Here's a Walsh 3. No, rebound fought for and gotten by Moy. And that one's stolen away. Spiropoulos has been dominant. But that, again, is stolen away. Here is Maggie Walsh, coast to coast, and she draws the foul. So Maggie Walsh will be at the line. She'll shoot 2. She's taken a lot of shots, not as efficient tonight. Could be because no Gabby Ripko or no Beth Corelli. But Byram still's got a 6-point lead. Second is good. Here is inside and fought for, and then Spiropoulos holds it, and then they're tied up, and she walked with it. So we'll go back to Byram. And when she's doubled like that, you got to get the ball out to your shooters like Anello. You got to, if they want any chance. Here is Villani. Cross to Moy and then Pika. Here is Walsh, another 3. No, but a rebound by Villani, who's been so good on the defensive and rebounding side, but that one's turned over. Here is, oh, nice move, couldn't finish by Anello, and it will be Byram Hills basketball. Subs and Spiropoulos is out again. And Foodie is in. No, that's Scalisi. Here is Jen Moy. And she's going to have to take a lot of control of tonight's game at the end, especially in the second half, with no other dominant guard besides Olivia Pika. Here is Pika. That one's turned over. Here's Bat on the other way, and it's no good. Rebound, and here comes Villani. Latella finishes, and it is a 17-8 lead for Byram. Here is the take inside, and the finish by Petrillo could not go. Here is Villani to Pika. Looking across, here's Moy. Nice find, Latella. It's good, and Stefana Latella has increased Byram's lead into double digits. Timeout, Eastchester. With 5:37 to go. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Byram Hills High School. Byram Hills Bobcats. They're up 11 early against a team they've struggled against. And what a start for Jennifer Moy and Maggie Walsh. They've been a great 1-2 combo. And we cannot wait for this second quarter to continue, as Eastchester will have the basketball. And that one is turned over and then brought back, and that will go out of bounds. And Eastchester will have the possession. Here is Anello with under 5:30 to go in the second quarter. And that one's a jump. It will go to Byram. And the pressure of these Bobcats has paid off dividends early. Here is Jennifer Moy. And then it's Walsh. She's got to move the basketball around a little more as Pika almost got that stolen away from her. She takes it inside and then draws a foul. It is ruled a pass, so there will be an inbound. Villani will inbound, and then number 13 was called. That is probably the play. Here is Moy outside to Walsh. And she's got to get inside more like Latella. Great position. And she draws that double. Great job as Walsh could not get that to go. Rebound to Foodie. The 7th grader. I've never heard of that on a varsity team. Here is Villani on the steal. Another turnover for Eastchester as Latella another easy basket to make it a 13-point Byram lead. And a team praise is very good by some of the Byram Hills Bobcats players. They've played exceptional. And that one, she was out of bounds. Another turnover and frustration mounting for head coach Lindsay Farley. And complaining about those turnovers and a lot early. Here's Moy. Got to keep up your game. Keep scoring on these fast-breaking Stefana Latella. What a game. Here is Moy. She fakes the three. Looking inside and then back out. Here is Walsh. Oh, nice move. Couldn't get it to go. Blocked away. Here's Moy. Trying to look across. Back to Pika. Walsh to the lane. Walsh. No, again. She has been ice cold tonight. But Stefana Latella has picked up for her ice cold night as the take inside, no good by Porcello, and again it will go to Byram. Feels like there hasn't been a point in a while for these Eagles, and they got to find something on the offensive side of the basketball. Here is Jennifer Moy. Moy inside, across, nice look. Here's Latella. Walsh across, Scavone, thought about it. Pika, great job. Great defense, getting to the corners on the shooters. And that one is corralled and then taken by Petrillo, the center. A nice look. Nice look to Porcello, she is fouled. That goes on number 24 of Byram. That is Stefana Latella. She's another 11th grader. Angelina Porcello at the line. Another 11th grader. Another guard slash forward. Another junior. Another player that will be here next year. And this team has got so many upperclassmen. And then that young 7th grader. And that second one is good. It is 21-10, just like a football score. This Byram's up 11. With 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Villani across, Walsh, stolen away again. And she has not been herself tonight. Esperopolis, and a timeout is taken after she was in a bit of trouble. 2:50 to go. Be right back. And just another reminder, we've got some games coming up in the next couple weeks. 2 boys and other girls. It's going to be fun, counting down to playoff time in the Sectional 1 season. Both boys and girls have been roaring out to great starts as the boys varsity team is actually in Eastchester today with the boys JV team. Here is Anello. Here's Biancardi back on the floor. Porcello, and then that one's tipped and then corralled by Anello. Looking across, and now looking inside, Sparopoulos. Snow couldn't get the roll, rebound, Maggie Walsh. And she's been a shell of herself tonight. I feel like she has too much pressure on herself, even though they're up 11. Scavone, who's gotten a lot of playing time, and Olivia Gordon on the floor. Here is Jen Moy. She's got the screen across. Walsh. Volani. Trying to feed Walsh. Couldn't get it. Here's Moy. What can she do? With 3 on the shot clock. Scavone knocks down a 3. Grace Scavone, a senior. She hasn't gotten the playing time she's wanted, but that is a big moral boost with that 3. Here's Sparopoulos. Nice pass. That's a great pass to Emma Howard. A great pass, drawing the double and finding her cutter. It is 24-12. Across, Maggie Walsh, 3, no. Rebound taken by Emma Howard. Here is Anello. Into the lane. She's got the tough shot, and she's got it. That is some senior leadership as Eastchester trying to come back in this one. Down 10. Scoring is picked up in the last couple minutes. Here is Jen Moy across to Scavone, and then Volani. She'll attack the lane. Here's Walsh, and she is fouled. And when the scoring's up, you feel the more cheers in the building. And subs, another sub, as now they'll put Sparopoulos and Petrillo on the floor at the same time. 2 very good centers, as Sparopoulos, the new and upcoming one, a 10th grader only, and she's made her mark on the game tonight. Some clever plays. Here is Sophia Volani. Across, Pika to Moy, and Olivia Pika's been very quiet, and this time she kicks it back out to Volani. Nice move, Volani, tough shot, and she's hit and fouled. That's gonna be on Sparopoulos. And here's Volani at the line with under a minute to go in the first half. She makes the first, and you got to be impressed with the way she gets into the lane, her defensive prowess, her rebounding. And again, now starting to get some points and some compensation for that hard work. Not all over the stat sheet, but she's been very, very good tonight. She's done the little things as the shot beyond Cardi, no good, rebound, fought for and taken by Volani. Volani to Pika, again, Sophia Volani, a big game. Here is Moy. Maybe a 2-for-1 opportunity as that one's stolen away and taken by Anello. And she'll hold it. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock as Pika tried to get in there and steal that ball away. Here is Sparopoulos, so good inside, couldn't finish it. Great move though. Here's Walsh with 10 to go. Here's Maggie Walsh, she'll get it back up top. Walsh, 3. No again, and a rebound taken by Petrillo. 3, 2, 1, shot is no good. 25-14 at the end of the first half. Byram, a comfortable double-digit lead. Now on the court is our 3rd grade CYO team. I think they'll be playing a game with some, let's see what they do.
7, Lightning Egan. Number 8, Caroline Moran. Number 9, Madeline Tambini. Number 23, Audrey Brown. Number 24, Grace Maleo. Number 25, Mae Bunting.
Here's the shot, no good. Now, taken, and again, these second grade CYO players, such an honor for them to be on this court. They're so excited to play in this type of game. Got some music going, a little fun. Watching the girls' varsity game, like, couldn't be any better. And a lot of these could be future varsity girls players, and that one, maybe a shot by number 6, and a nice rejection by number 8. Now, just great for the youth of Byram Hills to get these girls on the court in a real varsity game at halftime, and it provides entertainment for some parents to see their young ones playing. Now we'll take this moment to recap the first half between Byram Hills and Eastchester, as that shot was good, and the white team got to a 2-0 lead. And for Byram Hills and Eastchester, you gotta love the start. Without your two good guards, in Ripka and Corelli, against a team you've struggled against. Now you come in today, and you've absolutely dominated the first half with the help of Stefano Latella, Sophia Villani, and Maggie Walsh has been cold. And that just shows you the depth of Byram Hills. Their girls varsity team, they're special. They're 9-2 on the year, have a chance to go 10-2 if they can close this out. You gotta be very happy about where this program is going. Under head coach Tara Ryan and assistant coach Meredith Briant. She said before the game Sophia Villani would have a big day. And she did. And now, we can't wait for the second half, as Byram Hills 25-14 with leading scorer Stefano Latella. She's been so good inside. Maggie Walsh has taken a lot of tough shots. She hasn't gotten the best shots, and she's trying to force it, I think, a little bit. And I think an adjustment in the second half would be having her take less shots, being very good with the basketball and passing the ball more. And we've also seen Grace Scavone and Olivia Gordon play some more minutes, which is very good for Tara Ryan and Meredith Bryant. And also Beth Corelli looking on the sideline with her shoulder injury. No word on that yet. And then we've also got Olivia Pica. She's been not involved as much as we'd like to see, but it's been Villani on the defensive rebounding and the boards, and then on the offensive rebounding and her just defense and her toughness. And it's been a lot of Latella inside and a lot of Moy controlling the game so far. So far, Byram Hills have been great on the board, Sophia Villani especially. Latella's been getting some easy shots, and Maggie Walsh, she struggled, but a great job from the depth of Byram. Jennifer Moy controlling the point guard situation, controlling this whole basketball game, and Grace Gavone providing quality minutes off the bench as the scoring is very spread out. And for Eastchester to get back into this game, they've got to drive into the lane, look for Anello and Spiropoulos, who's been very good on the floor, in replacement for Petrillo, which is very surprising. She's a great future. And then also they got to play better defense and limit those turnovers. They turn the ball over way too much. They can limit those turnovers, get the ball inside. They'll be just fine. And here we go. It will be Eastchester basketball as Byram has a commanding 12-point lead. And again, get these touches inside. Now they double. You got to find your outside players. And that's a very nice job from Eastchester. Good look, and the shot is good by Beyond Cardi. And again, the inside move caused that shot. Here's Pika inside. She got blocked, and then Walsh, she got it back outside, and then looking to the corner to Villani. Here's Moy. Back to Villani. 10 on the shot clock. Back outside, here's Moy into the lane. Back out, Villani, 3. No, rebound taken by number 20, Ashley Anello. She'll go inside, trying to look for Spiropoulos on the floor, and then fought for, and then the ball will go to Byram. But again, those two possessions for Eastchester, they've looked inside to Isabel Spiropoulos, and she's been very good. When they double her, she's looked for the outside shot, and that's what happened on the first possession. They forced it a little too much there, but a great job early. Great adjustments for Mrs. Farley and Mrs. Andrea. Here's Moy to Walsh, and then, an easy basket again. Stefana Latella, she's thrived off those. And a 28-8-16 lead. You cannot let up those easy baskets. Better defense. They got to play better D as that one's turned over. Here's Villani to Pika. She'll look inside. Here's Walsh, and she's fouled. That's a very good sign for her. She's struggled, as I've said, but getting to the line, maybe getting that confidence is what a shooter needs. And just getting fouled, knowing she can play, is very good for her. Here's Villani. She turned it over and then fought for it, and Anello's got it. Looking beyond Cardi, a 3. It's good, and a big three-pointer to cut it to single digits for the Eagles. That's a big shot. And big shots come at big times. That's the definition of basketball. The momentum shifts. As here's Latella inside. No good, and Spiropoulos draws the jump. It will go to Eastchester. And again, these two center look for the Eagles. Interesting. With not as much ball handlers, Byram will press. And then they get a turnover. Another turnover. Look against an easy basket from Jen Moy. Another easy play, and you cannot let that happen. That's the problem with going to these two center lineups. And another turnover. Here's Pika. Across, and that's out of bounds. It will go to Eastchester. And the difference is not talent, it is turnovers. Early. As Anello, their senior leader, is out. Here's a look to Petrillo across. Here's Beyond Cardi. She hit a big 3, and another turnover. 3 turnovers in the last 30 seconds as Pika tried to go up with it, and now on the floor and fighting for it. And another jump, and it will stay with Byram. And a problem for Eastchester. 3 turnovers in 30 seconds. The key was to limit those turnovers. That will not let you get back into the game. Here's Jen Moy. Here's Pika. Back to Moy. She's controlled the scene. No turnovers until that one. And then here's Spiropoulos the other way. And she's got it for 2. Isabel Spiropoulos has cut it to 10. And a nice play right there. With under 5 to go here in this third quarter. Game's starting to get tight a little bit. Here's Moy, 3. It is no good. And a rebound, Petrillo. And just great job. Look at that look. Do you want the one-on-one? Spiropoulos just traveled with the right idea going inside. Here's Jen Moy. Valani. Oh, good luck. Walsh in the corner. What can she do when she looks? Nice pass. Valani couldn't get it. And we've got a whistle. And it will go to Byram. We got some subs. Number 10 will check in Angelina Porcello. And again, this trap, it's been so effective. Just like the West Virginia Mountaineers in college basketball, these presses, which confuses the rhythm of a team. Here's an open 3 beyond Cardi. No, and out of bounds. That's coming the ball right near our booth. Look at the ball. It's always fun when the ball comes near our booth. And it's 30 to 20. Again, showing this more a man-to-man now. Woman to woman. And that one's out of bounds, and Moy turns it over. And immediately after she turns it over, Pika's out, Scavone in. And she's been effective in her limited minutes. And she's gotten minutes because of no Ripka and no Corelli. Here's the look inside. Nice pass. And the lead is cut to 8. And that momentum building for Eastchester. And another timeout taken by Byram Hills. So great adjustments besides the turnovers. Eastchester cutting it to 8. We'll be right back. Here's Walsh to inbound. She'll get it over, Moy. And after a little static start to this third, how does Jennifer Moy come out of here? And another jump ball. And it will stay with Byram, but again, that momentum building and building. We've got a stoppage. Let's check what's going on. And these stoppages have occurred often, more than usual today. Don't know what's going on, but play has started. Here is Scavone. Across to Valani. Here's Moy chucking up a 3. That is no good. And as the shot clock expires, nice take down the floor. And Moy got a little too much in there besides the ball. So now Eastchester's got a chance to cut it to 6. First shot is good from Porcello. As subs will come in, Pika's back in, as Spiropoulos is in as well. And so is Beyond Cardi. Just like Cardi B. And that is off the rim and other tools, and no good. Here is inside Walsh trying to feed it in there to Latella, and she draws 2 shots. And on the line is Stefana Latella. She makes her first. And that one is no good. Rebound taken by Petrillo. That senior leadership on the floor right now. As the take to the rim is good by Porcello. And the momentum has shifted completely. As it is now a 6-point game. Here is Scavone. What can she do with the ball? Walsh. Across Moy. Oh, nice move. Quick, no rebound beyond Cardi. And again, trying to storm the basketball. And with no turnovers, it's resulting in a little run from Eastchester. Looking across to Petrillo. She spins and then lost it. And a little frustration from Spiropoulos on the bench. With 2 minutes to go in the third, here's Walsh inside. Back out to Scavone. Here's Moy. Late in the third, it's starting to get entertaining. We love entertaining games. Here's Walsh. They spin, but blocked away and taken. And a travel on Eastchester. And right now in the building, it feels like Eastchester is the home crowd with their bench. They've been so energized right next to us. Everyone jumping out of their seat. So Villani will inbound. And the refs are having a discussion. And a little huddle from Byram Hills. 31-24, a little close-up of the referees. Well, let's see the call. And I just noticed the energy is picked up for Eastchester in the second half. They started off the game very energized. They've cut that down, but you can just hear everything, every single thing that goes right for Eastchester. Everyone's jumping out of the seats. And now the home crowd starting to encourage those Bobcats in a tough game all of a sudden as they were dominating the first half. And that one is fought for, and another jump. It will go to Eastchester. And Byram will press. And Eastchester, they've got to solve the press if they want to win tonight. They've got to solve this press. A nice job right there. Here's Petrillo, nice pass. There's the jumper off the front rim, no good, and then fought for, and it will go to Byram as the effort from Petrillo. And Farley complaining. It goes on Scalise. And Walsh will take it out of bounds. You can just hear that momentum starting to build up here in the fourth quarter, approaching 31-25 Byram. Here's Pika. Let's look into Walsh. She's got the back door, trying to find it to Villani. Throwing up a shot, no good, but Latella working on the boards. And that one's out of bounds. It will stay with Byram with 1:02 to go. Here is Jennifer Moore with under a minute to go in this third. Here's Pika, her second open shot of the game. Three is no good. Fought for it on the floor again. Are these players such great fight here in this one? As Eastchester will have the basketball. Their substitute is 15 will come in at Ashley Scalise. We get a close-up of the captain, Nicole Petrillo. Here is Anello. Oh, nice look, and she traveled. They've got to be more calm with the basketball. You cannot hesitate like that inside where you are on the floor. Here is Jen Moy. She's got a chance for 2 for 1. Oh, that backcourt trying to get that one going. Latella. Here's Walson. It feels like they're baiting him into that. And that one's fought forward, tipped, and then back up to Villani. And great defense from these Eagles. And did she travel? Yes, she did. 19:52 to go in this third. And what a rally from Eastchester. They got a chance to cut it to 1 possession. So as the Eastchester bench calls out 1 shot. With under 15 to go. Now with 10. Here's Anello. Across. Here's a shot and she's blocked. And it will stay with 1.8 seconds. You gotta be very smart, trying to get a screen, maybe to your best shooter. Here we go. Here's the inbound. Up top here is Petrillo, and she took too long, and the shot is no good. 31-25. It's starting to get entertaining. 30 at the end of the third. We'll be right back. Here we go. 4th quarter, we're underway. The best quarter of the game. 31-25 Byram. Here is Pika. Nice look. Villani, she's got to look up more. And that one fought for Walsh and jump ball again. There's been a lot of jump balls. A lot of physical, tough play from these girls. And the ball will go to Eastchester. And here's trying to, and again in that 2-3, Scavona's gotten extended playing time. Here's a look inside, and she traveled before. So a lot of travels, some sloppy play, but we've also seen some very good play. Here's Jen Moy. You got to cut there. Great cut. Love to see this offense. You got to get Jen Moore the basketball. So good with the basketball in her hands. Here's Scavone. Nice look. And Walsh corrals it, and she's fouled. Here's Walsh as her first one's good, and a lot of complaining from Lindsay Farley, the head coach for Eastchester. Second is good. 33-25. Oh, nice steal. Pika almost had it in her hands. And it will stay with Eastchester. With 7:01 to go. Oh, almost a steal. Nice take beyond Cardi. Here's the look. Outside. Anello. Nice move. She's fouled. And she'll go to the line for 2. There's Anello, the senior, and she gets her first one to fall. She's got a chance to cut it to 6 in a game where Byram Hills control the majority of the first half. Up 26-14 at the end. Now, it's only a 6-point game. A great run. And now maybe a great chance for Eastchester to steal a win on the road. Here is Moy. Cross to Scavone. And then it's Pika. And then Latella, nice look. And Maggie Walsh starting to get going when they need her. Here's Anello, nice look inside. And one! Spiropoulos. She has been dominant on the floor. And she needs to continue to be on the floor. The future is bright in Eastchester with her. Only a 10th grader. Here is Pika. And we've got a fall on the floor. Moya 3. It's no good, but fought for and won by Villani, who's been excellent, but then it's stolen, and then the call, they don't know, and it's gonna stay with Byram. And a lot of complaining on his Eastchester bench as Lindsay Farley is up in the refs, trying to talk to the ref, figure out what's going on. As the ref that was closest had no idea what the call was. Here's Jen Moy. A lot of dribbling by her, not a lot of points. Here's Pika. She hasn't been so involved. These two guards are so good. And we've got a charge on the floor. What a play from Daniela Biancardi, who's made some big plays today. As Eastchester has a chance to climb within one possession. As a nice trap, but we've got a kick. And Pika cannot believe it. Eastchester will inbound. Here's Biancardi. Here's Anello, nice look, here's a shot. It is no good. Rebound to Pika. Across the wall, she lost it and then got it back. Pika inside, she's fouled. Emma Howard will check in for Eastchester. There's Villani, nice pass, and an easy layup from Maggie Walsh to get the lead back up to 8. Here's the take inside, and we've got a blocking foul. Here's the inbound by Porcello. Got Biancardi, nice look. Easy basket again. So the easy baskets have come to Eastchester now as they cut the lead to 6 again. 5 minutes to go in a tightly contested game here in the second half. Here is Moy inside. Fought for. Villani's got it back. Across. Walsh a three. It is no good. And a rebound. And Petrillo, and we've got it going to Eastchester. And the first shot is no good. So checking in is Murdoch. Here's the take inside, and Pika has got the rebound. Here we go. It's going to be fun here in these last 4:45. Here's Pika. Oh, I love that split the double. As Pika fighting for it. Out to Walsh. Nice look inside. Latella. Walsh blocked away. And it will stay with Byram. A little controversy. And a lot of screaming on the Eagles bench. Questionable call again. Here's Walsh. Nice pump. And she draws the foul on the floor. Two shots for Maggie Walsh. And free throws are going to be the key for Byram. If they want to win this game and hold on, you got to make your free throws, especially the senior captain. Her second is off. Rebound, Petrillo, and Villani knocked it out, but it will go to Eastchester. 2-possession game. It's been the closest it's been since the opening minutes. That doesn't mean it will not be closer here in the last couple minutes. And a turnover again by Eastchester, and that's been their downfall today. Byram Hills is looking for their first win against Eastchester in a while because they've lost the past couple of years. And this would be a big signature win with no Corelli and no Ripka, and that one's out of bounds, and it will stay with Byram with 18 on the shot clock. And you can hear that crowd of Eastchester chanting defense. Here is Walsh across to Villani, then DeMoy. Here's Walsh. Want to get her the basketball. Pika across, Villani inside, Latella, another big layup. Stefana Latella, and that one is a big collision, and then going back to Byram it goes. Here's Maggie Walsh. Inside layup is no good. Putt for and out of bounds. It will go to Eastchester. And a big collision on this side of the floor right near our booth. And looks to be okay. That one's turned over, and here's Villani. Across, layup is no good. And no foul call as she jumped over her back. And a timeout by Eastchester. 39-31 with 3:17 to go. And following this game, we have the Byram Hills girls JV game against Eastchester right after. And here in this first half, second half, it's been a big half for Eastchester. They've cut it to 6, now it's at 8. the key for them, don't turn the ball over and get it to Sparopoulos or their senior captain, Anello. And that's what's been working. Do not turn the basketball over. And for Byram Hills to close out the game, 2 words: free throws. Free throws. They got to make their free throws if they want to win. And we are back with 39-31. Here is Vellani looking, and then it's stolen, and out of bounds, couldn't corral it, and it will stay with Byram. Here's Latella, outside Pika. Here's the 3 from Moy, who's been ice cold, and that one is no good. Rebound out of bounds. It will go to Byram, to Eastchester. And defeating this press has been a struggle. Here's Biancardi inside of Murda. She'll try to drive baseline, and she's fouled by Sophia Vellani. She'll go to the line. 2 shots for Patricia Murda. First is no good. So an 8-point game. Eastchester, same goes for you. You got to make your free throws. And Byram, you cannot let easy rebound right here. You got to box out. Make sure you get the basketball. 39-32. Under 3 to go. They'll trap up top, or at least they'll try. Pika across to Moy. And again, get Maggie Walsh the basketball. The senior leader, she'll do something good with it. Here's Moy. Looking inside. Here's Latella. Blocked away by Petrillo. And she got it out to Biancardi. And then across to Anello. She'll drive the lane. Outside Petrillo inside. She's got it for 2, and the lead is cut to 5. The first time it's been this close here since the first quarter, with 2:15 to go. Here's Olivia Pika. She draws the double and then weaves her way, couldn't finish, and then Petrillo the rebound. Here comes Anello, and that's a great deflection from Jen Moy. Here is the inbound. It goes to Anello. 2 minutes to go. And now all of a sudden, it's become closer and closer and closer. Here is Anello. Anello looking inside. Biancardi tied up. And the jump is going to Byram. Here's Pika. Here's Pika to Moy. Nice look, though, stolen away, tipped up, and then taken by Petrillo. Here is Anello. She'll control it. 1:30 to go. Anello inside, trying to weave her way. Nice pass. Finish is no good. Petrillo, no. No foul called, questionable, and the Eastchester Eagles do not like that one. 1:15 to go. Here's Jen Moy. Nice look, and Latella, and now a foul by Angelina Porcello. Moy will inbound. He's got Maggie Walsh. Moy back with 1:05 to go. And as they say in New York Rangers in the Madison Square Garden, it is the last minute to play in the period. Here is Maggie Walsh. Outside, and it will go to Eastchester. 5-point game, 53 seconds. It doesn't get any better than this. And as Byram will press, here's beyond Curdy. She'll take it. She'll run up the floor into the lane. No. Rebound Maggie Walsh. And she'll get it up to Pika. And Pika will give it off to Moy, and she'll calm everything down. And she's fouled before she passed it over by number 20. That is Ashley Anello. Two shots for Jennifer Moy. First is good. 40-34. Second is no good. And a rebound to Sparopoulos. Timeout. Eastchester down 6. We'll be right back. We are back. 35.98 to go. Eastchester down 6. They'll have the basketball right under the rim. They need a score on. I think you got to get the basketball to Anello or Sparopoulos or Petrillo. Those three have got to get the ball. Here's Petrillo. She'll drive inside. Layup is good. Up, down to 4. They'll press. And a timeout from Byram, a smart one by head coach Tara Ryan. Oh, and Byram now up 4. It's been an interesting game as Byram took a commanding lead in the first half. As since then, Eastchester has tightened their game, played really good defense, have pressured the ball inside. Maggie Walsh was ice cold in the first half, starting to get going, and now all of a sudden Eastchester is only down 4 because of Sparopoulos, Anello, and Petrillo. Those three have been the main scorers, and they've been very good for Eastchester. And now the key for them, down 4, it's going to be very interesting how they approach their game plan. Do they pound it inside, or do they look for the miracle outside shot? I say you pound it inside. Here is Moy. 30 seconds. When do they foul? That's the question. And they foul as Murda will foul. And that is the team 6th. As Moy will go to the line. Moy's first is good. So the lead is back up to 5, still 2 possession. Try to get it to 6 with this shot. 26 to go. Byram up 6. They need a quick basket, and Olivia Pica fouled before. And I don't. And now they'll go to the line. And I do not hate that foul. Even though she did not mean to do it, I do not hate it. Shot is no good. And you need all these free throws. So Porcello misses the first. Second is good. So the lead is down to 5. Timeout. Byram. 23.11 to go. And if you're Byram in this situation, why don't you just wait to be fouled, do not turn the basketball over. That's going to be the key. And another reminder, we've got some big games coming up as the boys varsity basketball game next week, Poughkeepsie, 6:15, Tuesday, January 22nd. That's going to be fun. They're in action right now in Eastchester. They also have a game Friday night that we will not be at, but you can always come to Byram Hills High School to watch that one, which is against Pelham. So, Byram, up 5. Just got to hold on, make your free throws, and they'll be out of here with the W. And their record could be 10-2 going into the latter half of January, which is huge and something this program is so excited about. And there's some buzz around this girls varsity program. The leadership, all the young guards with Corelli and Pica and Moy. There's just so much talent, and in Walsh's last year, so fitting to have a great year. And she's been a class player on this team. And we've got a whistle and a jump. And it won't go to Eastchester. So they got a shot, down 5. So they'll pressure. Here's Biancardi. Here's a look inside Petrillo. Petrillo, tough shot, no. Rebound Villani, and now a 8.82 to go. Byram looking in complete control. And a lot of complaining by this head coach, Lindsay Farley. She is not happy with these referees tonight. As Villani, first shot is no good. So it will stay at a 2-possession game. No matter if she hits this or misses. She missed it, but a rebound at Maggie Walsh will run it out as Byram will secure their 10th win of the year. As a foul committed, and we'll go back to the line. And you can hear the crowd cheer them on. Byram Hills will go to a record-setting 10-2 start in a game where they haven't beaten this team in a couple years. They gotten a big signature win without 2 of their great guards, in Ripka and Corelli. And you got to be so happy if you're Tara Ryan. What a performance for Byram when they closing it out at the end. So big. And that is the game. Byram 43, Eastchester 37. Remember, next Tuesday, Byram Hills boys varsity against Poughkeepsie, 6:15. Tune in, YouTube. Thank you, and good night.